Hey there! Thank you for watching my new video. Today I've got a new pattern for you, and it's this one. And I found how you can crochet it, but I didn't find a name. So I'm gonna call it the arch stitch, because those are little arches. And there are a few variations on this, and I think I have one with a very simple arch. But well, this is what I'm gonna show you. And the front and the back look like this. So I think this side is the most pretty side, and it's a row 2, 3, 4 and 5 repeats, and when you want to finish you need to end with row 4, and I'm going to show you how you can make your work nice and straight on the top. So first let's get started. I've got my yarn and I've got a crochet hook of 4.5 millimeters. And I'm gonna make a slip knot first. And for your foundation chains, you need to make a multiple of 6 plus 2. So first make a multiple of 6. So I made a multiple of 6. And I'm done with the width I want, so I'm going to add 2 more chains. So for row 1, skip that first chain, and in the next one make a single crochet, and in the next stitch make a single crochet. Now chain 5, and from where you made your last single crochet you're going to skip 3 stitches. And in the next 3 stitches you make 1 single crochet. You need to repeat this for the rest of this row until you have 5 stitches left. So chain 5, skip 3 stitches, and in the next 3 stitches make 1 single crochet. Chain 5, skip 3 stitches, and in the next 3 stitches make 1 single crochet. Chain 5, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches left. And what we're gonna do now, so we're gonna make a single crochet in the last 2 stitches. So you started with 2 single crochets at the beginning, and you're ending with 2 single crochets at the end. So for row 2, chain 1 and turn your work. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch. In that first stitch make 1 single crochet. And you're gonna skip the next single crochet. And now in the chain 5 space over here, we're going to make 7 single crochets all around that chain 5 space. So I'm going to show you next is what you repeat for the rest of this row until you are at the last arch or the last chain 5 space. Here you've got your 1, 2, 3 single crochets. So you're going to skip it first, and in the second or in the middle one you're going to make 1 single crochet. And you're going to leave the other single crochet over here. In the chain 5 space make 7 single crochets. You've got your 3 single crochets over here, so in the center or in the second one make 1 single crochet. Let's go over to the next chain 5 space and make 7 single crochets. in a second single crochet over here from your 3 single crochets, make 1 single crochet, and I'm at the last chain 5 space, so I'm gonna make 7 single crochets in the chain 5 space. And I have 2 stitches left, so here's your 1 single crochet and here's your last single crochet, and in the last one I'm gonna make 1 single crochet. So there is row 2. For row 3 we're gonna chain 6 and turn our work. And this chain 6 counts as a triple crochet, chain 2. Now for this 7 single crochets over here, we're gonna make a single crochet in the center 3 1. So we're gonna skip that first 2, and then in the next 3 we're gonna make 1 single crochet. So skip that first 2 single crochets, and in the third make a single crochet, in that fourth make a single crochet, and in the fifth make a single crochet. So you're gonna leave those 6 and 7 single crochets over here. So in the center 3 you're gonna make your single crochets, and you're gonna skip that single crochet over here which you made in the center of the 3 single crochets. So now chain 5, and here is your next arch with the 7 single crochets over here. So skip the first 2, and in the third make a single crochet, and in the fourth make a single crochet, and in the fifth make a single crochet. 6 and 7 you're gonna skip, and at 1 single crochet in the center of the 3 single crochets from row 1 you're gonna skip. Chain 5 and continue this for the rest of your row until you are at the end. So I did my last 3 single crochets on the last arch, and now I'm gonna chain 2 and make a triple crochet in the last stitch over here. Triple crochet means yarn over twice, put your hook in the last stitch and draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So that was row 3. Now for row 4, chain 1 and turn your work, and on top of that first stitch over here I'm gonna make a single crochet, and in a chain 2 space over here we're gonna make 3 single crochets. Now we are at the chain 3 of the 3 single crochets over here. So skip that first one in the second, or in the center of the 3 single crochets make 1 single crochet. And now continue this what I'm showing you for the rest of this row until you are at the end. In a chain 5 space make 7 single crochets. With 3 single crochets next to each other, in the second one or the center one make 1 single crochet. In a chain 5 space make 7 single crochets. In the second single crochet from your 3 single crochets, make a single crochet, chain 5 space, make 7 single crochets, here are your 3 single crochets over here, so in the center one make 1 single crochet. And now at your chain 6 space over here, I'm gonna make 4 single crochets. You can do it in 2 different ways. So first make 4 single crochets around that chain 6 space like this, and then you're done. Or you can make the last one, so you make 3 single crochets in this chain 6 space, and then 1 2 3 in the 4th chain make your 4th single crochet. So there are 2 options to end this row, and this would look like how you did the beginning with making a single crochet in that first triple crochet. Okay, so now for row 5, gonna chain 1, turn our work. In that first stitch make a single crochet, and in its next stitch make a single crochet. Now chain 5, and then we're gonna make 3 single crochets in the center 3 of your 7 single crochets. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So skip the first 2, and in the third make a single crochet, in the 4th make a single crochet, and in the 5th make a single crochet. So you are always at the center of your arch making 3 single crochets. Now chain 5, and then do this again for the next arch. So skip the first 2 single crochets, and the next 3 make 1 single crochet, and leave the other 2. Chain 5. You're also gonna skip that single crochet over here in that center of the 3 single crochets. So skip the first 2 single crochets of your 7 single crochets of the previous row, and in the center 3 make 1 single crochet. Chain 5, and at the end over here in the last 2 stitches you're gonna make 1 single crochet. So your row started with 2 single crochets, and you're gonna end it with 2 single crochets. So this was row 5. So we're gonna repeat row 2, 3, 4 and 5 for this pattern. And if you want to end your crochet work like this, is not really nice and straight, but you want it straight. So if you are almost done with your pattern, make row 2, 3 and 4, and then we're going to show you how you can end your crochet work. So I'm going to show you row 2, 3 and 4 one more time, and make row 5 if your work needs to be longer than this. But I'm going to show you just one more time row 2, 3 and 4, and then we're going to show you how to end this crochet work. So chain 1, turn your work. In that first stitch, the chain 1 does not count as a stitch. In the first stitch make 1 single crochet, and in a chain 5 space over here make 7 single crochets. And 7. Now you have your 3 single crochets next to each other, so in the second one make a single crochet, in the chain 5 space make 7 single crochets, and 7. Now you have 3 single crochets over here, so in the center one, make 1 single crochet. In the chain 5 space, make 7 single crochets. You have 3 single crochets over here, so in the center make 1 single crochet. In the chain 5 space, make 7 single crochets. And there's 7. And now you have 2 stitches left. In the last stitch, make 1 single crochet. Now for row 3, chain 6, turn your work. This counts as a triple crochet, chain 2. Now in your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochets over here, your arch, you're gonna skip the first 2, and in the next one make a single crochet. In the next one make a single crochet. To the next one make a single crochet. So in the center you're gonna make 3 single crochets next to each other. Now chain 5, and we're gonna do this the same for the next arches. So skip that first 2 over here. So here was your 5th, 6th, 7th stitch from your 7 single crochets, and 1 single crochet that was in the center of the 3 single crochets from the row below. So here starts your first single crochet of your 7 single crochets. So skip that first 2, and in the 3rd make a single crochet. In the 4th make a single crochet, and in the 5th make a single crochet. So 6 and 7 you're gonna skip, and at 1 over here in the center of the 3 single crochets you're gonna skip 2. Chain 5, and repeat this for the rest of this row. Chain 5, and I'm at my last arch. So make 3 single crochets next to each other, like this. Now we started with a chain 6, which counted as a triple crochet, chain 2, so we're gonna end this way too. So chain 2, and in the last stitch make a triple crochet. So yarn over twice, in that last stitch drop a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops on your hook. Okay, so now for row 4, I'm gonna chain 1 and turn our work, and this does not count as a stitch. In that first stitch make a single crochet. In the chain 2 space make 3 single crochets. Now you have 3 single crochets next to each other, so in the center 1, in the second one make 1 single crochet. And now repeat the rest of this row, what I'm going to show you next. In the chain 5 space make 7 single crochets. Now you have your 3 single crochets over here, so in the second one or in the center one make 1 single crochet. Chain 5 space over here, make 7 single crochets. Now in the second of your 3 single crochets over here, make 1 single crochet. In your next chain 5 space make 7 single crochets. Now you have 3 single crochets over here, so in the second one make one single crochet. And now for your chain 6 space over here, choose which you did over here. So make 4 single crochets, so you can make 3 single crochets around the chain 6 space, and then in the 1, 2, 3, 4th chain you can make your 4th single crochet, or you can make you just did 3 single crochets around the chain 6 space and make your 4th like this too. So choose whatever you want for your pattern and stick to that. So now just crochet row 5 and row 2 until 5 again, until you are at the height of your crochet work. And if you want to end it, then stop at row 4 and undo this one I'm going to show you next. So your edge will be nice and straight, or your top edge I mean. So chain 1 and turn your work, and this does not count as a stitch. So on that first stitch make 1 single crochet, and in your next stitch make 1 single crochet. Now chain 3, and we're gonna make 3 single crochets next to each other in the center 3 of your 7 single crochets. So here are your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochets. So skip that first 2, and in the third make a single crochet, in the 4th make a single crochet, and in the 5th make a single crochet. So 6 and 7 you're gonna skip, and also that 1 single crochet in the center of the 3 single crochets over here. Now repeat this for the rest of this row. Chain 3 and make 3 single crochets in the center 3 of your 7 single crochets of the previous row. Chain 3, do the next 7 single crochets over here, skip the first 2, to the next one make a single crochet, to the next 2 make 1 single crochet. Chain 3, and then I'm at the end. You can see it's a 6 and 7 from your 7 single crochets, and that 1 in the center of the 3 single crochets. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches left. So in the last 2 stitches you're gonna make 1 single crochet, because you started at the beginning with 2 single crochets over here, so you're gonna end with 2 single crochets. And this is all there is to this for this pattern, and I hope I explained it well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me them in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you get a message when I uploaded a new video. And for now I just wish you happy crocheting. Bye bye.